Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We're Thursday, June the 21st, 2018, and the first day of summer in the Northern Hemisphere and winter in the Southern Hemisphere. Today's Tech News, we have Instagram that basically wants to compete with YouTube. Instagram has announced yesterday that it reached 1 billion users, but it also launched a separate app that can actually accept up to 1 hour long videos for creators. This is kind of interesting. Now, no monetization yet, but it's something to kind of look at because, who knows what could happen with this platform. And they kind of not really, they're not really being secretive with it. They kind of want to compete with YouTube for real. Missed the opportunity to go to skip ahead on the Xbox Insider program? Well, after they had stopped accepting new skip ahead users, Microsoft decided to take up more registrations. So maybe you should head on and make sure that you use skip ahead. Microsoft is going to build new data centers, 2 new data centers in Norway to power its cloud ambition. Of course, one of the funny kind of awkward things that happened yesterday is that while they were announcing this, they had a 5-hour Azure cloud service problem, or basically their services were down across Northern Europe. But anyways, that's, sometimes that is what happens. Of course, they're doing these things in Nordic countries because of the cold temperatures. They're being able to lower the cost of cooling down all of these systems. Well, interesting. They've shown us all sorts of demonstrations while they were doing those live events. They were showing how cool it could be. But yesterday in an interview, we learned that Microsoft is backing off from AR, VR, mixed reality, virtual reality on the Xbox. And this is kind of interesting because they had talked so much about it and suddenly they back off. And Microsoft, unfortunately, has often been the company that backs off from ideas that often look really cool and great, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Well, a interesting survey says that 80% of IT leaders say that they like the fact that employees, and they actually think that employees need mobile devices in order to stay productive. It helps them keep in touch, on the go, and even do some work. And of course, there's a gazillion reasons to do this, from maybe snooping and knowing what they're doing to making sure that they work even when they're at home. A better idea if you are looking at Google privacy. This is something that there's a lot of question about. What does Google do with our data? Well, Google will start rolling out a new privacy settings panel that wants to show you what and how they use your data. So this is going to be interesting to see. And as soon as I get that panel, I think we're going to take a look at it and see what exactly do we know about all of this. Also, Google is now going to have a better kind of panel in the Google Play app to manage your subscriptions easily. So if you go to Google Play, you will actually have a subscription tab. There you will be able to see all sorts of information, including how much you spent on the Google Play Store, your subscription. It will be apparently very easy to change your subscriptions to different services. So this is rolling out right now, apparently. The American Civil Liberties Union is wanting to change the way the government can snoop on you. Basically, what they say is that not all companies are able to stand up like Apple did, and they want to change that. They want to make sure that there's a set of new rules that will make this better and kind of help you, or help small companies stand up for their own rights. If you are using the Bing app on iOS or Android, you can now do picture search. There's a new Bing visual search that is offered, a little bit like Google Lens, basically. And you can, of course, take a picture of an object. It will give you information on it, even give you links to where you can get more information on it. So just update your Bing app on your devices. Should be available now. Facebook has said that they've going to take a step further. Of course, since last year, Facebook said that they want to tackle fake news because it's a big problem. Well, they are now going to add a AI capability, or kind of machine learning capability, if you want, to lower the amount of fake news that we see every day. They still say it's a very difficult task to remove fake news, but they're going to do their best to fix it. This was the Tech News Update for Thursday, June the 21st, 2018. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching our videos.